Back across half court. Here's Moats to Ramazan. Over to Moats in the corner. Tries a three. And they finally do it here inside of the Scotty Hamilton gym. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back or welcome into the Sam Board Memorial Tournament, the 14th annual one for tonight's doubleheader action. The girls just finished up their game against Nicholas County, and they won 45-44 in a close contest. It was a great game, but now we have got game 2 of tonight's doubleheader as the Grafton boys basketball team tries to stay undefeated on the year after a win a few days ago on Wednesday as they take on an out-of-state matchup between the Southern Garett Rams of Maryland. Welcome into the Sam Board Memorial Tournament and welcome into the Grafton Sports Network. I am Parker Biller, joined alongside me by my good friend Noah Foley, and Cage Andrews is finally back. Good to see you, buddy.
Good seeing him. Glad to be back.
Yeah, you've been a busy man. We're going to talk all about that coming up here today. So, guys, the Bearcats come into tonight coming off their first game and first win of the season against the Lincoln Cougars, 68-51. Flea, what were your thoughts on that game? Cage, I know you weren't there, but what did you see overall?
Man, that Grafton defense really won them that game, and that was an intense defense. They forced 17 turnovers that game, I'm pretty sure. And that Lincoln offense, I mean, Grafton went into that game down 31-35, and they just came out of halftime firing. Went on a 17-1 run, and they won the game by 17 points, 68-51. And that game was good for Grafton because it probably boosted their confidence a little bit. And with confidence, you have a chance in any game, just like tonight against a good Southern Garett Rams team.
Yeah, absolutely. And a team that went 2-18 last season, that's already shaping up to be a much more out of an improvement of a year this year already. So, yeah, like you said, the perimeter defense really shined and defended the fast break opportunities. I thought they did that very well, getting back on defense and defending Lincoln's attack. Jacob Moats and Tucker Stemple, for me, played really well. They connected within the paint, and Jacob Moats, solid game from him. Tucker Stemple, he just found ways to score buckets as well. Jonathan Mayer, I thought, played solid on both sides of the ball. He had 10 points. Usually doesn't have as many points as he did on Wednesday. Usually a defensive guy, but he had a fantastic game. And Flea, I think we just have to make some better passes, and but the energy levels, they felt really good compared to last year where they were at.
Yeah, they did, for sure. I mean, Jacob Moats with 18 points and Tucker Stemple with a double-double, 30 combined points in that 68-point offensive effort.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Johnson told me he wants the team to be strong on the defensive side of the ball, take care of the basketball, and to get out and transition. That's his biggest thing tonight. So let's talk about the Rams. They are sitting at 2-0 overall, and both teams they have played are in West Virginia. They beat Hampshire 68-48, and they beat Nicholas last night 50-38. And Flea, I talked a lot with Coach Broadwater this week. I know we haven't talked about this yet, but they have lost a lot of offensive production from last year. Jared Haskell, he averaged 22 points a game, and Braden Uppole, he averaged 14 a night for Southern Garett, both of which graduated and are no longer with the team. And here's the real kicker, though, tonight, Flea, and it's going to be size. And they only have one kid on the roster who is below 6 feet at 5'10". So really, really scary in terms of the size that they have.
Yeah, man, and I'm looking at Graham Harvey there, the sophomore, 6'6" guard, they say. Jacob Moats, Tucker Stemple, two of our better defenders will probably have to take the responsibility of guarding him. Maybe Caden Keener, Owen Nestor, and Jonathan Mayer if they're up for it. But Graham Harvey, I'm really looking at to have a big night tonight in Scotty Hamilton.
Yeah, he averages 32 a night so far, and just an absolute stud of a basketball player. So definitely look out for him tonight. And Coach Broadwater says this team is very disruptive on defense. Their biggest strength has been their length and size overall, obviously. They got to keep the score low, Flea, and turn the defense into offense. And Coach Broadwater told me to look out for Jacob Brown, Graham Harvey, Ryan Bird, and Braden Lucas to make an impact on tonight's game. So that's the pregame. About 3 minutes to go before tip-off and starting lineups. Cage, let's talk about you for a minute. How have you been? What have you been up to? Tell me what's been going on.
Oh, man, ain't been a whole lot. None. I mean, there's been a lot going on a little bit. No, FFA, it's been taking over a lot.
I heard they canceled your state competition that was supposed to go on yesterday.
They did. It's supposed to be yesterday, today, and the awards bank was supposed to be tomorrow.
Wow. What was it?
For what? My competition?
Yeah, what was your competition?
I was doing in food sciences.
Okay.
That I was competing in.
That's no rescheduling for that?
So they decided to reschedule it for, I think, March.
Okay. Well, that's a good ways
So
out then.
All that kind of studying and practicing just kind of.
Hey, but at least you got more time to study and practice.
It does. It makes good help.
Yeah.
But hey, it gives me more time to be here, and
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great season. Good to have you back. And, yeah, we're going to head to commercial break. So we will have a little bit more pregame. And, of course, the Southern Garrett Rams taking on the Grafton Bearcats coming up next. Stay with us here on the Grafton Sports Network. All right, folks, welcome in 14th Annual Sandboard Tournament. The Southern Garett Rams travel in to take on the Grafton Bearcats. Head coaches for tonight's game. The Bearcats coached by Mike Johnson, a graduate of Fairmont State University. He's been leading this program for 11 years, and the Rams coached by Hunter Broadwater. So, the huddle camera is on.
Oh, wow. That's clutch, man.
We thought we were going to have to call a little bit of radio, which Flea and I might be doing a little bit this year. We'll see.
Who knows, man?
Who knows? All right, Cage is here. Flea is here. The crew is assembled. JK's over there. It's going to be a great night of basketball here. The boys championship in the 14th Annual Sandboard Tournament comes down to this tip-off. We're underway inside the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. Jacob Moats with the basketball for the Bearcats first. Hopefully this is a team that beat Lincoln on Wednesday, 68-51, coming off their first win of the season and their only game of the season.
Yeah, man, that
Good
was
start
a
for 'em.
really good win for Grafton there. Suffered on the turnover margin that game, and Caden Keener with an early turnover here for Grafton.
Yeah, got to keep those down. Has been a big issue for them. So the Rams come in with a lot of size on the Bearcats. Brown, 3-ball, swish, nothing but net for Jacob Brown, the 6-foot senior. He averages 17 a game. Look out for him. He's going to be a dominant force tonight.
Yeah, and Jacob Brown, really smooth form there on the shot. He left his guide hand up. That's how you score an early bucket for Southern there.
Yeah, there's only one guy on the Rams roster as Mayer sinks the 3. Jonathan Mayer getting a bucket early for this Bearcat squad.
Yeah, man, birthday boy. Playing like a grown man out there now, 18.
Shares a birthday with Frank Sinatra.
Yes, he does.
Lucas kicks inside. Brown, ball out of bounds, turnover for Southern Garett.
Something this Grafton team really excels at is forcing turnovers. Forced Lincoln to almost over 20 turnovers last time out here in Scotty Hamilton.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Flea, Southern Garett has only one man under 6 foot, 5'7". Keener rolls in for Caden Keener. And the Bearcats going on a little bit of a run.
Yeah, a little
starting off early.
A little bit of senior power here for Grafton. 6 points, 2 seniors doing the work early for Grafton.
And Flea, looking at the floor right now, there's definitely some mismatches on the floor right now. Owen Nestor trying to guard Van Sheets Graham Harvey struggling. Kick ball there. Moats trying to pick it up, and a foul is called on Southern Garett. Good hustle from Jacob Moats.
Student section loud. They're deep too, man.
You can feel the intensity heating up here inside the Scotty Hamilton. This is going to be a passionate game. And Southern Garett last night against Nicholas, 50-38, the final score of that game right there. And it was a close one there in the final minutes. So, I don't know. We'll see how Southern Garett shapes out against the Bearcats.
That Nicholas County-Lincoln game before both these games was a good one, too.
Keener, drop step in drive, and he's fouled. Good play from Caden Keener to draw the contact. And he's going to head to the free throw line. And I don't know what I just said on that call, by the way.
I was going to say, Garrett Harvey, he's going to have to be real careful now. We're already about 2 minutes into the game. That's the second foul.
Yeah, good point out there, Cage.
Being a key role for Garrett. I mean, they're definitely going to need to save him for later.
Graham Harvey averages 32 a game, so he's got to be careful in terms of that. Keener at the line. No good for him. As Sean Iserwart checks in for Southern Garett.
And even if Southern Garett's tallest player at 6'6" gets subbed out, they have just as equal size on the bench for him.
Yeah.
One player under 6 foot, and it's a junior who's 5'7".
That's insane to me. I don't know what they're feeding the boys over there in Oakland, Maryland, but they are tall. Keener gets the second one to fall, and the Bearcats go up by 4. D-up chance from the bench and the student section here. Brown driving. Tries to find a pass inside. Ball deflected out of bounds by Stemple.
Jacob Moats has some great intensity, I tell you. He can get any team mate hyped around him, and we just saw that there with a good deflection on the baseline.
How many points did he have last game, Flea?
He had 18 points last night out.
I
Led
wish
all
we-
scores.
I wish we had comprehensive stats on the boys. That'd be nice to have
Oh, yeah.
every game. And Nestor is called for the foul on Iserwart, and the bench not happy about that. But a deserving foul.
Yeah. Owen Nestor reached a little late there. Did get some ball, but he got a lot of arm with it, too.
And he's one of those guys that is a role player for the Bearcats. Does a lot of things. And Stemple called for another foul as he tried to strip the ball away. Not happy about that.
Yeah, not at all.
And the official having a word with him. You can see the passion, though, for both teams so far. Lucas. Mayer defending. 3 ball deep for Jacob Brown. No good, but an offensive board for Southern Garett. Brown tries to throw it back out, but he throws it out of bounds. Turnover for Southern Garett.
Second one on the night for him. This fierce Grafton, third on the night, excuse me. Thank you, Cage. Third turnover on the night for this Southern Garett Rams team.
See, I definitely like how Grafton has had a big change from last year, especially like these first 2 games. Their turnover count has been so low compared to last year.
Moats not accurate enough. And a foul on the Bearcats. Once again, that's 3 back-to-back fouls for them.
Wasn't a bad shot by Moats at all. I mean, just came off his hand run. First shot of the night. Going to let it get past him. He's going to hit a few big ones tonight, I can tell.
So that's Nestor's second there.
And in comes Nate Mushaw for Nestor, the transfer from Woodland, Texas. Grew up in this area from Pittsburgh. Has a lot of family in Grafton.
Had a pretty good showing in his Grafton debut last time out.
Yeah,
Few
he is
steals.
an aggressive player, and you love to see that. Playing good defense there as he forces the turnover. Mayer the other way. Dribble step and drive lay-in for Jonathan Mayer to extend the lead to 6 for the Grafton Bearcats.
Yeah, and that all started, like I said, from Nate Mushaw. Got a steal. Mayer just picked it up. Fast break layup. Hardest shot in basketball, and he finished it with ease.
Yeah, 5 points for him tonight. As the shot falls there for Alec Van Sheets, a 6'5" senior. Keener tries to thread the needle, but it's stolen away. Van Sheets, easy lay-in off the glass for him. Averages 5 points a game.
Yeah, Van Sheets taking a bigger role now since Graham Harvey, the 6'6" sophomore, is in foul trouble, and he has 4 early here.
Keener beyond the arc, off the iron. Grafton's getting good looks. They just got to get some shots to fall.
Yeah, really good looks. Shooting 2 for 4 from 3, 50% on the night. Not a bad stat at all to have.
3 ball, up and good for Braden Lucas. Good shot for him. That's his first 3-pointer of the year.
Yeah, Southern Garett Rams on a 7-0 run. Mayer hit that layup, and that's the last Southern's heard of Grafton for a minute.
Well, change your mind there, Flea, because Mayer just sunk a jump shot. The Bearcats up by 1 now, and Jonathan Mayer, he has just been keeping this team in the game, and he has just been a vital role player for the Grafton Bearcats on defense and on offense.
Yeah, 7 of 11 Grafton's points tonight came from Mayer's hand. 1 off a 3 ball.
Pass intercepted by Keener. Pushing tempo, they've got numbers. Stemple the other way, lays it in. I think he wanted to throw it down, but couldn't get enough height on that one. And Tucker Stemple, another one of those guys that is going to make an impact in the Bearcats this season. Their tallest player, sitting at 6'4". Stemple, good defense there on Bird. Bird trying to get it back out. Iserwart cross court. 3 ball. Up and no good for Van Sheets. Keener trying to get a rebound, but it'll stay with the Rams.
You can feel the intensity in the gym right now. Players screaming in each other's faces, bodies flying, elbows being thrown. This is going to be a chippy game from start to finish.
In checks Cade Leader for Southern Garett, and Caden Taylor, Gage Alexander in for the Grafton Bearcats. Almost didn't get the inbound in. Brown. Heavy contact as he slams into the mat, draws the foul, and Jacob Brown is heading to the free throw line.
Good take there from Brown. Nothing Jacob Moats could have done. Stayed on his feet, did everything right, but Brown was stronger in the end.
Brown, he's been 100% from the line so far this year. 17 points per game is what he averages. Sinks the first, and then checks Braden Lucas for the Rams.
Man, and like I said, you just heard Coach Johnson talking to Jonathan Mayer about matchups, and it's going to be hard to keep a matchup with all the height Southern Garrett has tonight.
Brown misses that one. Alexander on the rebound, the sophomore. Taylor had 2 points last game. Mushaw thought about it, takes it inside, draws the and one. Count it for Nate Mushaw to get things going for Grafton.
Man, I tell you what, Nate Mushaw is probably one of our best slashers on the team. Top 3 for sure, in my opinion. Gets to the rim with ease, very strong on the ball, and he's always just good in the air for this Grafton team.
Yeah, came to Grafton trying to get some college offers and looks at basketball, is what he told me. Him and his brother, Peyton Mushaw. As Caden Taylor seems to be limping it off to the sideline. He's going to head to the trainer. In comes Tucker Stemple.
Man, we have yet to see coaches use any timeouts this quarter. Coaches looking like they're wanting to let it see how it plays out. And I respect the decision. If I was a coach, I'd do the same, man.
Absolutely. Leader. Eyes are work. Kicks to Brown. The Bearcats lead by 4. Heavy defense. Alexander and Mushaw trying to dive for the basketball, but they get a hand on it before it goes out of bounds, so it will stay with Southern Garrett.
Tell you what, Nate Mushaw, he's all over the place for this Grafton team right now. I'm really impressed with him.
I am too, and anytime something doesn't go his way, he's getting passionate about it, which you love to see.
Yeah, even if the ball's going out of bounds, that's what you like to see out of this Grafton team.
The ball thrown straight out of bounds for Iserwort, and that's a turnover.
Sixth.
Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
Parker. Sixth
ahead.
of the night for Southern.
Stemple driving. Tries to take a shot off the glass. No good. We're in a minute to play here in the first period from the 14th annual Sandboard Tournament, the boys championship game. Braden Lucas, baseline. The crowd wants a walk, but the officials call a foul. So Braden Lucas heading to the charity stripe, the 6'3" senior. Off the iron, and Keener and Mushaw, Peyton Mushaw that is, check in for the Bearcats.
It's probably one of the better student sections I've seen here at Grafton in 4 years for basketball.
Yeah, they're lined up about halfway to half court there. Good numbers for the student section, good numbers from the crowd so far tonight. And it's not very often you get to see an out-of-state team matchup. We did last year with the girls, though.
That was a really good game, man.
It was. Deflection as Van Sheets got a hand on it and called for the foul. Alexander will head to the line, and Gage Alexander, another one of those guys that's he's young, but he made an impact the last game that the Bearcats had.
Yeah, 11 points off the bench for Gage Alexander. And even if Gage Alexander doesn't end up in a starting role this year for the Grafton Bearcats, he will be that spark off the bench, him and Nate Mushaw, to push this Grafton team over the edge when they're in close games.
Yeah, Gage Alexander can shoot lights out when he's hot. And a lot of people were concerned about maybe his defensive play, but what I saw last game, he was hustling. He was playing solid perimeter defense.
Yeah,
so.
two steals for the sophomore on varsity, youngest player on the varsity squad. and he's getting valuable minutes in big games.
And he's playing well. Garett players on the floor, Grafton players on the floor, and there's a jump ball. Nate Mushaw loving it.
And he has probably been the most intense player on this floor tonight. He's going after every ball, not scared to put his body on the line. You can see the tape on the Achilles there for Nate Mushaw.
Yeah, I did notice that. And I forgot to mention Dylan Andrew does check in for Grafton. Leader. Matched up. There's Peyton Mushaw. Tries to throw it back in bounds. But the Rams on it. 3 ball from the top of the key. Van Sheets gets it to fall. That's another bucket for him tonight.
Yeah, 7 on the night for him.
Mushaw, tough take inside, lays it in off the glass right before the end of the first period. The bench hyped, the crowd hyped, and the Grafton Bearcats up by 4 in the first quarter of the 14th annual Sandboard Tournament. We'll be right back here on the Grafton Sports Network. Folks, it's been an exciting first quarter here. The Grafton Bearcats taking on Southern Garett out of Oakland, Maryland, as the Bearcats lead by 4. And a little history about the Sandboard tournaments. It was created 14 years ago. Bobby Buntner came to athletic director Rich Board and said, hey, we need a tournament in honor of your son, Sam, who passed away at the age of 9 after a 5-year battle with leukemia. And this tournament has been a kind of a blessing to a lot of people, and obviously it gives scholarships away and creates some scholarship money later on in the year for some seniors who are graduating. It's been a great program here at Grafton High School that they have done.
Yeah, really good program. Everybody seems to like it. We love doing it. Gives us some practice, gives the players some games to play.
Yeah.
Sandboard tournament's just something to look forward to at Grafton.
Great teams and a great way to start the season. And this was a matchup tonight that was supposed to be played on Wednesday, but Southern Garett had to cancel due to weather. But they're here now, so we love to see it. Shot from Mushaw couldn't fall.
Wasn't a bad shot at all either. A little turnaround fadeaway. If you have it, why not pull it?
Brown kicks out. Graham Harvey off the front of the iron. He hasn't been able to get going very well tonight. Moats. What a take from Jacob Moats to draw the contact and finish at the rim. Jacob Moats, what a play from the lad.
Yeah, Jacob Moats probably has one of the quickest first steps I've witnessed in person. He's pretty hard to stop when he's going downhill.
The 5'10" junior having a great start to the year and having a great game tonight as well. And the official stopping play. Yeah, he's deserving of 2 foul shots there. No, he's not. So confusion.
It was a confusion on who the foul was called on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Is that Graham Harvey's third? Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to figure out, yeah.
If that was Graham Harvey's third, Southern would have had a predicament in their hands, man.
Well, he's up to 2. I mean, it won't be long before he's up to 3.
Grafton just has to attack him.
Good defense there from the Bearcats. They lead by 7.
And Grafton just seems to always smother their man. They play deny ball defense, and it's always man, it looks like.
Harvey on the baseline. Fades. Almost went in. But off the iron, here's Mushaw the other way. Kicks down below to Mayer. Mayer, jump shot in the corner. No good.
Smart play there from Mushaw to slow down tempo, and a really good inlet pass to Jonathan Mayer. Jonathan Mayer just couldn't get it to fall. He has the hot hand right now for the Bearcats with 7 on the night.
Van Sheets is fouled. Or did they call the foul underneath?
I think they called the foul underneath on Keener, maybe.
They did. Yep, it will be on Caden Keener. That's his first personal of the night.
And you know fouls like that are going to happen if you see aggression.
Good hustle from Alexander to get the botched ball. Draws the contact and one for Gage Alexander, the sophomore. It's his second and one of the night, and he has done a phenomenal job. And the Bearcats, they got some fire in their bellies.
Yes, they do. This Grafton team, a different type of Grafton team than they were last year.
Gage Alexander, 4 points on the night for him. Make it 5.
A lot of balanced scoring tonight. Caden Keener with 4, Nate Mushaw with 4, Moats with 3, Mayer with 7 leading the way, and Gage Alexander, the sophomore, youngest man on varsity, 5 of his own.
Heavy contact and a turnover on Southern Garett as Graham Harvey traveled.
Yeah, 8th turnover of the night for Southern Garett, and Grafton has 2 of their own. 10 combined turnovers, and 80% of them are coming from the Rams from Maryland.
You can tell which team has the momentum right now. Moats in heavy traffic. Southern Garett basketball.
Players not happy with that call. From where I was, it did look like it come off of number 0, Jacob Brown's hands, but if a ref makes a call, he's not going to change it.
The Rams coached by Hunter Broadwater, assistants Cody Brill and Justin Schaefer out of Oakland, Maryland. As Harvey is fouled. Southern Garett sitting 2-0 on the season so far. Wins against Hampshire and Nicholas County, who they played last night. Beat them 50-38.
This lineup Grafton has in here, a little smaller, tallest player out there, 6'2", Gage Alexander, Tucker Semple, on the bench for a short period of time.
Harvey in a mismatch with Moats. Corner, Brown. Just short. Keener is there for the rebound. And here the Bearcats trying to push some tempo. Mushaw has a lane. Oh. And an offensive foul. Man, Nate Mushaw looked like he wanted to elevate and throw it down right there.
And I thought he was going to. He was up there, and he sure can. We've seen him dunk a few times before in warm-ups.
And that landing did not look graceful. We'll say that in the least. So, timeout on the floor. The Bearcats up by 10. 5:35 left to go before halftime. Stay with us on the Grafton Sports Network. And welcome back in. Cage, what have you been seeing so far in this game, man?
Oh, man, I got to say, I've seen a little bit of everything tonight. But the thing that's really stuck out to me is coming from that Grafton side, their turnover count. Compared to last year, we were averaging almost, 20 turnovers a game?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? So seeing them only holding it down to 2 in this first half and forcing 8 so far, I mean, this is remarkable for Grafton. I don't know what they did in the offseason, but I'm glad to see it turn around, and hopefully they can keep this pace up.
Yeah, absolutely, Cage. And they have definitely been working on that in the offseason. Coach Johnson. Harvey out of bounds, and another turnover for Southern Garett.
9th of the night.
If the Bearcats can go into halftime with a comfortable lead, with the momentum, they're going to be sitting pretty for the rest of the basketball game. Moats lands hard on the ground. Man, you could hear that from all the way over here.
Yeah, that landed right on his side. That looked like that one hurt, man.
He's going to be hurting tomorrow, that's for sure.
That hurts my hip thinking about it.
Oh, man, I got the shivers. Hardwood is tough on the knees. Alexander, floater shot. Oh, what a tough shot from Gage Alexander. He gave the little jive, and then he drove in for the floater shot.
Man, I tell you what, give Gage Alexander a few time to develop as a starter. If he gets that shot, he's going to be one of the best players in the state. Mark it.
Lucas, lucky roll in there off these bouncy rims here in the Scotty Hamilton.
Yeah, like I said, Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium, one of the nicest in the state, AAA basketball in West Virginia. But they do have some of the bounciest rims in the state as well.
Hey, it's got its quirks, but it's all right.
Hey, it does.
It's a fantastic gym, fantastic facilities here at Grafton High School. New baseball field. Keener makes a man jump with a little pump fake action, and Graham Harvey pushing tempo the other way. Lucas, clear path to the basket, and lays it in off the glass. Braden Lucas, another bucket for him tonight.
4 straight for Braden Lucas, counting to his total.
Bearcats lead by 8. Nestor kicks to Alexander. Another floater shot. What an offensive rebound from Gage Alexander, but he can't finish at the rim.
Good way to go up with it, though, because maybe if he did draw a foul there, not enough contact to call a foul, of course, because the ref didn't, but really good way to go up with the ball and just be strong with it in the air.
The crowd getting loud inside the Scotty Hamilton. There's an easy bucket for Ryan Bird.
Grafton's starting to get lazy down there underneath.
Yeah, they are. This is where Tucker Stemple might want to come in and just give him a little bit of size.
That's Bird's first points of the night. Mayer, corner 3. Off the rim.
If they score here, Coach Johnson might want to look at using a timeout before halftime.
Absolutely. Inside round, and there is Bird once again. Back-to-back points.
Sorry there, Parker. Heck of a pass there from Bird, or Brown, excuse me. Was in the air, looked like he was going to shoot a little bit of a fadeaway, and just passed it last second to Bird.
Ryan Bird averaging 6 a game so far this year. Alexander. Physical play inside. What a shot from Gage Alexander, having a fantastic night. 9 points for him. And the Bearcats lead by 6.
Off the bench, too. That's what you need. If you have a guy, a 6-man that can come off the bench and give you 12 a night, you're going to be a winning basketball team.
Bird once again. Back-to-back-to-back buckets. 6 points for Ryan Bird, the senior.
Ryan Bird, a big body down low, too. 6'4". Burly build, hard to guard down there.
Nestor, jump shot, no good. Good rebound from Owen Nestor. Moats beyond the arc. No good from him. We're under 2 minutes to go here before halftime in the 14th annual Sam Board Tournament. The Bearcats lead by 4 over the Rams of Southern Garett.
Yeah, Coach Broadwater probably really happy.
And there we go. Blocking foul call. The crowd loving it inside the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. Excuse me, offensive foul call. That was a charge.
That's the third foul
for Graham Harvey.
Like I was saying, though, Coach Broadwater probably pretty happy with the squad because Grafton was up 10 about 2 minutes ago, and the lead is cut to 4 here, 29-25, with 1:44 left to play in the second.
Say Grafton, they're holding Graham to 0 points right now.
Yeah, uncharacteristic of Graham Harvey, who averages 32 a game. Dylan Andrew facing heavy pressure. Almost turns the ball over. Flea, it's been a long night tonight. Cage, you haven't been here as long as we have.
Tell you what, we're all standing up right now. My back hurts. I don't know if your guys' does,
mine
but
too.
No, I'm just excited. This is a good game.
This is a really
far.
good game, man.
I'll tell you what, all the games we called so far this year have been close ones, nail biters to the end.
Very true.
I hope it stays that way.
I want to see an overtime thriller one day, dude.
I do too. Alexander, good feed to Caden Taylor from Gage Alexander on the assist, and Caden Taylor finishes at the rim.
Man, what can Gage Alexander not do tonight? He's doing everything around the paint.
He looks composed as well.
Yes, he does.
He knows what he's doing.
He doesn't look
Tries
like
to go in for a steal. Forces the ball out of play, and there's a turnover from Southern Garrett. Moats the other way, drawing contact. And a foul is called.
Tell you what, Gage Alexander is not playing like a sophomore tonight.
No, he's not. He's playing like he's had 3 years of varsity experience. I mean, if I'm Coach Johnson and I see this, maybe I put him in the starting lineup. I don't know. I mean, that's what I would think. But maybe you need that guy to come off the bench and create a spark. I don't know.
See, I would keep him off the bench. Come in, play more minutes than some starters. But he's that guy off the bench that can come in, be a reliable scorer for you anytime you need him.
Jacob Moats at the line, the 5'10" junior, 139 pounds. He had 15 points last game.
He's at 5 now.
Inside, Brown. He's fouled on the other end. So he's got an opportunity to get 2 points on the board.
Coach Mike Johnson not happy with that call. A little late whistle there, but you can't complain now if they're at the line.
Jacob Brown, 6-foot senior. Averages 17 a game. He's got 4 tonight. Misses that one. Good board from Caden Taylor. 25 seconds to go left before halftime. And here's Moats going to run down the clock and have the Bearcats get one more look here before they head to the locker room. Takes it in. Ball is stripped and turnover there for the Bearcats. And in comes Graham Harvey.
Third turnover of the night for Grafton. Really good number there.
Good defense from Jacob Moats, but it will stay with Southern Garrett. .9 seconds to go before halftime. Feeds to Brown, gets the shot off. Too much power on that one. So the Bearcats go into halftime leading 33-26 over the Rams of Southern Garrett, Maryland. Stay tuned. We'll do a little halftime coverage coming up, and we're going to be interviewing Coach Bryant McCarthy here at halftime. Alrighty, folks, welcome into the halftime show. I'm here with, appreciate it, thank you. I got a little compliment there, but I'm here with Bryant McCarthy, assistant principal and assistant coach for boys soccer.
Yes.
So, Mr. McCarthy, how are you today, sir?
I'm well. A little past my bedtime right now. What are we, 9:30, I think it is. So usually I'm about a 9 o'clocker to bed. So a little late night for us here, but a good night. Friday night. Weekend is here. We got some snow coming in tomorrow, so I don't know. I'm hearing maybe we'll get a phone call Sunday night about something.
Hey,
we'll see what happens.
That's what we're all hoping. Could be hoping for. And the last time we called a game, we got a 2-hour delay the next day.
That is true. Hey, I see Dr. Stallings up there, so
he
maybe he
there.
wants to go ahead and do the early call.
Maybe we should interview him to see if he'd give us one.
Well,
Hey.
hey, Cage, you weren't here on Wednesday, but he did sing his 2-hour delay song on the broadcast. So that was fantastic. Love
We
that thing.
all the phones started buzzing for the 2-hour delay, and the student section went nuts over
Erupted.
there when it happened. So
Erupted in joy.
That was awesome.
Fantastic. So, Mr. McCarthy, obviously you've been to many sandboard tournaments,
Yeah.
I assume, and what are your thoughts so far? I mean, you've seen a lot of teams come through here and in and out. I mean, this is just a fantastic program that they do here at Grafton.
Well,
High
I
School.
mean, Mr. Johnson, a friend of mine, lives across the street from me, so we talk a lot. Last year, obviously, a down year for the Bearcat boys basketball team, and this year, just the energy that we're seeing from this team right here. They're excited. The student section is all in with them. What do you think? Probably 100 students over there that we have here tonight. But just the energy and the excitement. The boys look like they're having fun playing out there together, and we're playing defense. The clapping, it's all. I know probably the first, and you guys probably have the stats on this, but in the first, I think we played 9 kids in the first quarter. So a deep bench that we have this year. So definitely excited for this Bearcat boys basketball team. The girls, 1-point win. Looked like we had it maybe in the bag a couple of times. And we just couldn't finish it off, but ended up winning at the end by 1 point. So
yeah, and going back to the boys for a team that went 2-18 last season, it looks completely polar opposite to what it was last year.
Yeah, Coach Johnson said that he had a good feel about this team this year. He said the practices have been good so far. I know he was on with you guys already, and very excited. Saw them Wednesday night. There was a lot of energy, and same thing is coming over tonight. So.
Yeah, and you look at the girls team and the success that they had last year. That's going to be hard to replicate this year. So.
Oh, absolutely. And I just talked to Coach Beltner, and he said when you lose Hadley Horn, I mean, and
the all-time leading scorer for the Bearcats.
Yeah.
I mean, she had 1,000 points many
the
times
defense,
in her career.
She was kind of she was the machine, the engine of the team. So it's hard to lose that. But you're losing Jazz and Hope, and
you're losing a lot of guard play, and that's been a struggle I think so far this year. So yeah, but regardless, you said you had to talk about some wrestling.
I do. Yeah, the Bearcat wrestling team is at AB right now. I think they finished up for the day. So duels today, and then they're going to be a bracketed tournament tomorrow. The Bearcats went 3-2 today, but we did have Maverick and JW and Braxton all went undefeated today.
Awesome.
So I was happy with the Bearcat wrestling team this year. I think 18 kids they had on the wrestling team this year. So they haven't. I don't know if they've got to double digits in total number of kids playing over the last couple of years. So Coach Shoemaker was happy about that. He was excited for the team this year, and now they go to this tournament and they're showing well so far.
Yeah, and they have their home duels coming up here not too long. I'm not sure when.
Yeah,
that
it's
is.
over Christmas break, so it's probably right after Christmas. I think it's a Saturday, so we'll have to look that up and make sure that everybody's here for it. Though it's a great tournament. If you haven't been to it, you probably need to come and check it out. Mats are right in the middle of the court right here, and I think there's 3 mats, and they're just wrestling all day long. So.
Yeah, it sounds very fun, and might be commentating wrestling.
Hey.
Heard we might have a gig there, so
right.
gonna have to study up on some wrestling lingo.
Wrestling terms and stuff. Yeah,
so
I don't know if I can help you out there.
Could be interesting. So.
It's I wanted to thank if anybody's listening the Grafton Police Department.
Yeah.
So this started out as a fundraiser. Chief Beltner at the time, he got all the police officers down here. They were sweeping the floors. It was a fundraiser for the Sandboard Scholarship. And so when Chief Beltner stepped down as chief, and now Chief Garett has just continued this. So that's why you see all the Grafton police officers that are here supporting this program. So it's a great thing. Same board scholarships awarded to a senior every single year. And this is the big fundraiser to try to continue that. So.
See, that is something I did not know about the police presence,
Yep.
and we were just talking about that a little bit ago.
Yep.
There's a lot of police officers here, so
Yeah,
I did
there
not know
are,
that.
and we're blessed in our community. They're at the football games, they're at the soccer matches, they're around every single basketball game. You'll see police officers here. So Chief Garett, shout out to him. He's definitely a supporter of Grafton High School, but that's why there's the extra presence of police officers here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Going back, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but going back to some stats, Cage, you got any good stats for us so far?
I got all kinds of great stats for you.
Give
down
them
there,
to me,
Bubba.
Cage.
All right. So, Grafton, as I was talking about earlier, the significant decrease they had in their turnovers. Only 3 in the first half.
Yep.
But Southern with 11 already. And I think that's what's really giving Grafton that big pull right now.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, that's
Yep.
for sure.
Yes, because we're turning them turnovers into points, which is really helping Grafton right now.
Good.
So but that being said, with the turnovers is the foul trouble. Grafton's got 3 players right now with 2 fouls, with both Moats, Nestor, and Mushaw all with 2 fouls, which is going to hurt them. But Garett, nothing's working in their favor tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, their
and
turnovers.
Graham Harvey also has 3 fouls
Yeah,
on the
he's got
night, too,
3.
so that could be interesting. to
Well,
see how
with
that
the
plays.
foul trouble that we're in right now, though, luckily we are deep. Like I said, we played 9 people off the bench in the first quarter alone. So if those kids do get in foul trouble, we have somebody that's just going to jump right in and help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's leading us in scoring so far? Do you have that?
Yeah, I'll say tonight we got sophomore Gage Alexander with 9.
He's
Right.
been having a fantastic game in terms of passing, awareness, defense, and in scoring.
Yep.
And he's going to be a dual threat here.
I think Gage Alexander's going to score a lot of points for us in his career here. So
absolutely.
look forward to it.
Absolutely.
All right, boys. Hey, 40-something seconds left. I appreciate it. I'd love to jump on it again with you guys at some point. If I don't get a chance to, though, guys, speaking of blessed, we are blessed that you guys have done this for us the last couple of years. So enjoy your basketball season, and as always, anything that I can do to help, and go Bearcats.
Hey, we're
Thank
blessed that you let us do this. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We'll be back. Stay with us on the Grafton Sports Network. All right, welcome back in. Second half of play, just about ready to go. The Bearcats up by 7, and we'd like to welcome you back into the 14th annual Sam Board Tournament. Great interview there with Mr. McCarthy. And Flea, you're back. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. So, we've seen some good play so far in the first half. Deep 3 from Jacob Brown. No good, but a board there from Lucas. Another board from Lucas, and he finally finds the bottom of the net for Braden Lucas. He scores first in the second half for Southern Garett.
10 tonight for Braden Lucas.
Nestor, bingo! Got it. Owen Nestor, count it. The 3-ball, good from him. And I believe that's his first points of the night.
Yeah, 3 on the night for Owen Nestor. Really good corner 3-ball. He's a good three-point shooter. Had 18 points in a scrimmage against Braxton County.
Maybe kickstart the offense a little bit as Lucas is fouled as he tries to push the ball inside.
Lucas leading the way tonight for the Southern Garett Rams of Maryland with 10 of his own. Graham Harvey doesn't have a point tonight, does he, Cage?
No, he does not. Cage is talking to someone right now. Lucas at the free throw line sinks it. Yeah, and like we were talking about at halftime, Southern 11 turnovers in the first half. I think they have 12 now as Lucas sinks the second. But Grafton only had 3 in the first half.
Yeah, really good numbers there. As Cage said, this Grafton team averaged almost 20 a year last year. And to just play their tempo of basketball, run these set plays that Coach Johnson has set up for them, and not turn the ball over is really successful for Coach Johnson.
Keener at the top of the key, kicks Mayer. Nestor again in the corner. This time the 3-ball won't find the bottom of the net.
Wasn't a bad look at all, though, from Nestor. Make one, why not shoot another?
Bird up top. Harvey Loses the basketball. And here comes Stemple flying down the court. Nestor again with some confidence. Fouled. And he's going to head to the free throw line. Owen Nestor takes it inside and draws contact.
11 turnovers on the night for the Southern Garrett Rams. 14 combined in this game, Grafton with 3 of them. And as I just said, Southern Garrett with the other 11.
Owen Nestor. 3 points for him tonight. He had 5 last game against Lincoln. Misses the first. Going back to Owen Nestor, like we said, I mean, he has just been a consistent ball player throughout his career in high school, and obviously a senior now, so he's going to be missed next year.
Yeah, he's a good glue guy for this Grafton team. Does what Coach Johnson needs, what he wants, and he does it phenomenal.
Yeah, Flea, you missed a good interview there at halftime with Mr. McCarthy. We talked about some wrestling going on.
There we go.
Yeah.
He a wrestling guy?
Yeah, he had some stats that he read off about the team. They're doing really well. They're going to be having their home duels here in a little bit. I think it's on the wrestling schedule that we have as a graphic there. Talked about a lot of different things. So we appreciate Coach McCarthy and everything that he's done for us, GSN. Moats inside, lays it in. Jacob Moats scores another bucket for him. 7 on the night for Jacob Moats. Bearcats lead by 8. Beyond the arc, Brown's shot no good. Here's Mayer pushing tempo, and he finds a lay-in. Jonathan Mayer, another bucket for him. That's 9 points for him tonight. Underneath, Bird. We saw some good passing there from Southern Garrett. It'll stay with them.
Southern Garrett hasn't had the best shooting night tonight. Graham Harvey left scoreless right now with 3 fouls. Grafton might be in his head a little bit.
Turnover, Keener pushes it to Moats. Can't lay it in. Missed opportunity for the Bearcats. He had the wide open layup. Pump fake. Inside, shot good for Alec Van Sheets, the 6'5" senior. 9 points for him tonight. Mayer fumbles the ball, turns it over.
Only the 4th turnover of the night for Grafton. Really good showing on the offensive side of the ball tonight.
Yeah, when Coach Johnson goes back and looks at this game, he's going to be happy with the turnover percentage and turnover margin. Lucas posting up against Keener, spins. Blocked by Caden Keener. Moats throws the ball ahead of Mayer, but he's back on it. Moats, 3 ball. Off the iron. Moats is 0 for 3 from beyond the arc tonight. And a timeout called from Coach Broadwater. The Bearcats lead 40-32 over Southern Garrett, Maryland. All right, welcome back in. 4:10 left to go in the third. Guys, what have you been seeing so far in this game? Cage is muted.
And I'm muted.
There we go.
Okay, we're back.
There we go.
I was going to say, I definitely seen a little bit of tempo change, especially since half. I mean, Southern Garrett, they've definitely ran something different than what they did in the first half. So I'm hoping Grafton can figure that out and hold them.
Yeah, Southern Garrett hasn't turned the ball over nearly as much as they did in that first quarter compared to the third quarter. They've been running offensive sets. They've been getting good shots, but they just can't get them to fall. Like Coach Hornsberry said in the first game, lids on the rim right now for Southern Garrett.
Absolutely. Brown, corner 3. Rebounded underneath by Harvey. Tough put back for Graham Harvey.
That's his first one of the night.
finally gets on the board for Southern Garett. Stemple loses the ball. Moats back on it in the corner. Tempo slowing down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I was just about to say, nice to see Grafton taking their time.
And Moats with a walk turns the ball over. Offensive foul, excuse me. Or was it a double dribble?
Oh, was it?
I couldn't see.
Wow, Cage got us both on that one, man.
Well, I didn't think it was a foul.
I thought it was an illegal screen.
I don't know. What would we do without Cage?
I don't know. He saves us a bunch.
So, after that double dribble call, the Rams with the basketball. Lucas trying to find Harvey underneath. And a turnover once again for Southern Garett.
14 of the night.
Whew,
At
good.
minimum, that's 28 points they've missed. So
Yeah.
far. I mean, this would be a whole different ball game if they didn't turn that ball over.
Yeah, if Southern Garett even held on to it as long as Grafton has, because Grafton's only turned it over 4 times, Southern Garett 14 times, this would be a whole different ball game for Grafton. They would have some trouble with Southern right now.
Caden Taylor in for the Bearcats. Keener calling for the screen. Cuts back, Mushaw. Moats tries for an acrobatic layup. No can do. Here's Graham Harvey the other way. Euro step inside, rolls in for Graham Harvey.
What a move there from Harvey. Way to keep his pivot foot down when he was Euroing.
4 points for Harvey on the night. He averages 32 a game. Alexander tried to get a shot behind his head for the lay-in, but draws the foul instead. So, Gage Alexander back at the free throw line. Great night for him.
Yeah, him and Jonathan Mayer both with 9 points on the night. And Gage can put his total over double digits with these 2 foul shots.
Sinks the first.
Been impressed with him, man.
Yeah, just for how young he is and how little experience he has, he looks like a senior out there playing.
Yeah.
Cade Leader in for Southern Garett.
Say, give it to Alexander. 5 for 5 from the stripe tonight.
Pretty hard to do. Shoot 100% from the free throw line.
He's been composed. Harvey almost loses the ball. Almost a backcourt violation.
Man, I thought it was. That was close.
The officials can see a little better than we can over there. Hopefully they made the right call. Yeah, I can't believe Graham Harvey's been only held to 4 points tonight.
Yeah, someone that averages 32 or scored 32 on. Does he average 32? Or did he score 32 on Hampshire and like 15 last night?
He averages 32.
Wow. I mean, someone that averages 32 points and you can hold him to 4. That's like holding Kevin Durant to 6 points in the NBA, in my opinion.
Yeah, he shoots 50% from the field, 50% from beyond the arc, and he has just not been able to get a spark going tonight as he misses there. Nestor looking ahead, takes it inside. Beautiful lay-in from Owen Nestor, found the gap and lays it in off the glass.
Yeah, 5 points for Owen Nestor, and that was a really good bucket from him. Had his eyes up looking towards us. I thought he was going to pass it to Moats in the corner.
I thought he was going to pass it to me. He's looking right at me. Foul called on the floor. That's the biggest thing in fast break opportunities. You have to be looking forward. You cannot look down on a fast break. You got to find the open man down court.
Yeah, exactly. You got to know what you're going to do with the ball next, no matter what. If you're going to pass it, you're going to score it. You just got to know what you're doing.
Good find there
Ooh.
from Brown. Can't connect on the shot. Diving for the ball is Braden Lucas. And a great timeout called from Coach Broadwater, recognizing the situation. So, with that being said, the Bearcats lead by 8 with 1:35 left to go in the third. Today's game presented by the Grafton Sports Network. All right, 30-second timeout for the 14th annual Sam Board Tournament. And folks, if you like what you see here, go out and check our YouTube page, the Grafton Sports Network. It's different than this YouTube page. Tyler Clem's hosting a pregame show he's doing for girls and boys basketball called The Rebound. Had their first episode tonight. Go check that out. Go subscribe to the channel. And there seems to be some words going on the other side of the gymnasium with a fan.
That's a ref.
No, that's a cop and a fan.
Cop and a fan, yeah.
And situation not looking great.
Oh, they ejected him.
And
didn't that dude come over to us at halftime?
yeah, he said we were doing a great job, and he is now escorted out of the gymnasium.
Toodles.
Yeah, see you later. I'm not sure what transpired, but I'm sure we will get a debrief after the game from Coach Board. A little excitement here in the Scotty Hamilton.
Man, that
tensions are high.
Feels like I'm on the court, man. Oh my God.
Don't see that too often. Whoa! Heavy contact. Players all over the place. Keener and Mushaw tied up. And folks, we apologize. Our stream has been, I'm not sure, laggy, pixely. It does this every now and again, and we haven't been able to figure out why.
Dude, every time we have like a really good game.
No, it's every time we play Southern, because it did it during the Southern game.
Yeah, it did, dude.
I don't know.
My gosh.
Well, at least they can hear our beautiful voices, Flea.
That's true. It's
So-
because Cage is back.
Cage brought it with him. I'm kidding, Cage. We love you. Jacob Brown sinks that one, and he sinks the second.
Free throw is going to be a big factor in this game. Southern's missed almost half of their free throws tonight. It would be a whole different game if they made them all.
Nestor to Mushaw. Push foul called on Cade Leader. Well, we've seen an ejection tonight.
Well, he's still not out. He's still in the back. He's
is
in
he?
the commentary. They
I
still
don't
ain't got
see
him
him,
out.
man.
Well, maybe they're just having a chat with him.
Oh, I don't know. 3 cops want to just have a chat with you.
Alexander trying to dribble through defenders. Draws a foul. I tell you what, Gage Alexander has done a great job at drawing contact tonight.
Yeah.
Just going inside, being tough, being physical, forcing the defense's hands to be in your face and on the ball. And he's just drawn so many fouls tonight. How many trips has he been to the line tonight, Cage?
Oh, man. I'm running out of room for him on that free throw line.
Hey, man, he did just miss his first one, though.
He did.
Dang. So he's been to the free throw line 3 times tonight. Well, no, 4 times because he had an and one.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
4
4
times.
I mean, almost half of his points have came from the line. 5 from the line, 5 for 6. Over, I don't know math that well, but I think that's over 70.
It is over 70, Flea. Good job. Sinks the second, though.
12 on the night for Alexander. Leading scorer for Grafton. Mayer right behind him with 9.
Bearcats up 45-38 over Southern Garrett with under a minute to go in the third quarter.
Great on-ball defense from Alexander on Harvey. The 2 sophomores going at it.
Brown pushing. Van Sheets has it on Keener. Trying to make him off balance. Ooh, and they're calling Nestor with a foul. He was defending Sean Iserwart. I don't know about that call there, guys.
That's going to be Nestor's third.
Yeah, and Southern's going to get a free trip to the line because Grafton's over the bonus limit.
Yeah, 5 team fouls for Grafton so far.
It's still what? Just one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it all back 2?
No, it's 1-on-1
Then
for the bonus, yeah.
8 fouls, 7
Pretty sure
fouls?
it's 2, guys.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. You think as commentators we would know the rules. Maybe we should get better at that.
It happens to everyone, doesn't it?
Say, there's so many rules between like high school, college, pro.
Yeah, that's
I
so
mean, it's
true.
just a little bit of everything.
Mayer in for the Bearcats. Will Dixon in for the Rams. Yeah, and GSN, we're student-led. I mean, we're also students as well. So this is what we do in our spare time.
There is no
So in
spare
terms
time.
of, preparation and things, we don't have a lot of time. But we do our best with what we've been giving. Mushaw, good offensive board. Draws another foul.
That was a really good take there from Moats. Just unlucky. Hit off the wrong side of the backboard, but good way for Nate Mushaw to use his jump a little bit and get a free rebound and a trip to the line.
Nate Mushaw, the 6-foot junior, 170 pounds, transfer from Woodland, Texas. How many points does he have tonight, Flea?
Has 4 points on the night. Looking for 5 right here. That would put Grafton with some very balanced scoring, I'll tell you, after the shot.
So you know who Nate kind of reminds me of?
Who?
Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
The worm.
Okay. I like that analogy.
I mean, the hustle, the physicality, the rebounding. I mean, you just can't touch him.
Yeah.
Without all the tattoos and stuff and
yeah.
whatnot.
We'll go by skill. How about that?
Okay.
There we go.
I
like that.
Pure
that
heart
talent.
hustle, Nate Mushaw, Dennis Rodman. Him and Jonathan Mayer are the
I
closest
agree.
things we have to Dennis
That's
Rodman.
upset. Yeah, I like that.
I agree. It's almost like my F1 analogy I made for this Bearcats team the other day.
Oh, yeah, that was a
To
good one.
Max Verstappen.
Good one.
Good find. Mushaw to Alexander. Won't go. Tangle up on the other end of the court. Here is Wood. Brown, excuse me. I don't know why I said Wood. There's not even a Wood on there.
Like I was telling you, Parker, though, this scoring for Grafton has been very balanced tonight. Gage Alexander leading the way with 12. Jonathan Mayer with 9 of his own. Nestor with 5. Keener with 4. Nate Mushaw with 4. Caden Taylor with 2. And Jacob Moats, of course, with 7. Tucker Stemple, though, only 2 points. We haven't really seen him that much.
Yeah, I was hoping he would maybe strike the flint for this offense. So, foul on the floor.
See, but a foul on the floor when you're in the bonus is just a shooting foul if you really think about it.
Well, that's number 4 on Nate.
Yeah.
Grafton really going to have to watch. I mean, we got 1 guy with 4, 3 guys with 3, and 2 guys with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
I mean, Grafton's really going to have to watch come down to his 4th quarter.
And we talked in the break that Southern looks like they might go on a run, and they are gaining fast on the Bearcats to bring within 4 here. Could bring it within 3 in just a moment with Graham Harvey at the line. The 6'6" sophomore. Yeah, he's only a sophomore, guys. Think about that. Think about how good he's going to be in a few years.
Yeah, 6 on the night. And like you were talking about Southern going on a run, Grafton always goes on these 8-0 runs, and then Southern goes on like a 6-0 run, but they can't get over the 3-point hump.
They can't hit the margin. Will Dixon in for the Rams. Under 10 seconds to go in the third. What can the Bearcats do? Jacob Moats, that's what he can do. He can lay it in right at the buzzer. And the Bearcats, 47. Southern Garett Rams, 42. Stay with us on the Grafton Sports Network.
And welcome back in to the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. 4th quarter thriller brewing up here. Grafton Bearcats versus the Southern Garett Rams of Maryland. 47-42, 8 minutes left of ball game. Nate Mushaw coming out of the game. 4 fouls. Parker Biller, take it away, buddy.
Well, I mean, you can't ask for a better scene here in the Sandboard tournaments and the boys championship game. A game that we thought we might not see, to be honest with you, due to the weather here and Oakland, Maryland, obviously gets a lot of snow when it snows. We get a lot of snow here too.
Supposed to get some this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be playing at the Sagebrush Roundup tomorrow, playing some country music.
I'll try and make it, buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah. Hope it doesn't snow too much. Want to put on a good show. I don't want to play for nobody. So, what can Southern Garett do? Lucky roll there for Braden Lucas off the rim.
Lucas leading the way with 14 for the Southern Garett Rams. You like to see these role players step in big roles in big games.
Yeah, he usually averages 2 a game.
Stemple's back. Love to see it.
Let's hope he can get going.
Want to have your primetime players in primetime moments. And Stemple's one of those primetime players Grafton has.
Spin move inside, trying to size up the defense. Keener. Switch back. Loses the basketball. Lucas is there, and it feeds to Harvey.
I'll tell you what, this Grafton team, they have some quick trigger shooters on this team, man. Keener looked like he was ready to shoot that from about 28 out.
Lucas, great situational awareness as he turns the corner and drives inside.
I feel like that was a travel there.
Nah, I don't.
No,
think so.
he had his plant foot and then he turned and then he went on his other foot.
Step through. Good old step through. People think that's a travel, but that was clean.
Euro step. Alexander can't get it to go. One-hand rebound from Stemple. Loses the basketball, but it stays with Grafton.
Tucker Stemple just gives you that extra edge on the rebounds. I mean, 6'4", 6'5" probably in shoes. He can just go up there like you saw that athleticism of Tucker Stemple in the air.
In checks the 6'5" senior Alex Van Sheets for Southern Garett. Here's Gage Alexander. He could be dangerous.
Leading the way with 12.
Good feed. Stemple to Keener. Keener works it inside and lays it in off the glass.
Yeah, it was a tough move from Keener. Little Euro step of his own, finished with the left.
6 points tonight for Caden Keener. Moats up the court. Keener in the corner. Rebounded by Mayer. Kicks out again. Oh, Keener wanted to shoot that one. Moats.
I like Moats resetting the offense here, especially in the fourth quarter up 3. Make Oakland, Maryland play your game.
Listen, when you have no shot clock, you have a lot of flexibility in what you do with your offense and how long it takes. And if I was Grafton right now, I'd start running some clock down maybe a little bit.
Yeah, Moats could dribble the ball seemingly as long as he wanted to. I don't know if Coach Johnson will do that because I don't think 3 points is enough.
No, it's not, but Keener, another 3 fouled. So Keener will head to the line with a chance at 3 points.
Keener's been impressive tonight. Hasn't really scored that many, only has 6, but he's done everything else well. He has 3 steals tonight for this Grafton team.
So Keener at the line. The 6'1" senior, 185 pounds. Can't get that one to go. Bearcats up by 3, 49-46 over Southern Garett. Keener sinks that one as Ryan Bird, the 6'4" senior, checks in for Southern Garett.
Ryan Bird's been pretty solid for Southern Maryland tonight with 6 off the bench. Haven't really seen him this much in the second half, though.
Yeah, he's a hefty guy down there below. I mean, he can get you good rebounds. Keener sinks the third. Full court pressure from the Bearcats. Graham Harvey weaving through defenders, making it look easy. Spin move, but he can't finish at the rim. Bearcat basketball. And Graham Harvey has phenomenal control of the basketball, excellent footwork, but he hasn't been able to get shots to fall tonight.
No, only 6 on the night for Graham Harvey. And Grafton's done a really good job at shutting him out of the game with Gage Alexander and Tucker Stemple mainly guarding him.
So if the Bearcats win tonight, they will already have the same amount of wins they did in the entire season last year.
Heck of a pump fake there from Caden Keener. I mean, way to stay on his feet with that ball.
That was close. Closest could be to being a travel. Yeah, but think about that. Like, if we win tonight, we're 2 games into the year with 2 wins, and that's as much as we had last season already.
Yeah.
It's been a great start to the year for Coach Johnson and this team. His 10th year as head coach, 24th year at Grafton High School.
Really respected coach in the Big Ten. Been in the state tournament a few times, had a lot of winning seasons here. Some all-state players. Really high accoladed coach.
Yeah, he's a great guy, too. Keener, cross him over. Spin move. Got it, Caden Keener. Somebody clip that. That was a heck of an effort from Caden Keener. The little crossover, the spin move, and then gets the ball to fall through the net.
That is the Caden Keener everybody knows and loves, man. That was something special from Caden Keener. Looked like a little bit of Kobe Bryant out there.
Prime Caden Keener coming back after that injury, his ACL tear last season. As Brown shot no good, rebounded by Gage Alexander. Man, I can feel the energy.
Dude, I'm
pumped. I'm pumped up,
dude. This makes me excited to watch Grafton basketball.
Last year it was a little, I'll be honest, it was a little rough.
See, this time in the fourth quarter, we were probably talking about football, soccer, wrestling.
We were on to
golf,
different things.
But now we're into it, dude. This is basketball.
This is what Grafton basketball could be and should be.
You could say it's March and December.
It's heating up in December. Stemple loses the ball. Hey, we can't get ahead of ourselves. This game is not over.
That's true. Southern Garett's a really respected squad.
Van Sheets, not enough power. We're under 3 minutes here in the fourth period of the 14th annual Sam Board Tournament. Timeout from Coach Johnson. We'll be back. Stay with us on the Grafton Sports Network. Well, gentlemen, it's been a fun one tonight here, wrapping up on the final day of the Sam Board Tournament. And I tell you what, you can feel it in the atmosphere, guys.
Yes, you can. You know, I was just telling you, boys, this has probably been the best 2 games we've ever called, and us doing it this early, like Cage said, I'm excited to do it, boys.
Hey, Grafton Bearcats on the rise, so is GSN.
Heck yeah. Got some young guys coming in. J.K. Guz, shout out.
Yep.
Caleb Wilf on if he wanted to.
We've been working hard at this, man. We've been getting good. We put in the hours. As Graham Harvey boots the ball, playing a little soccer over there.
I think a kickball violation in basketball, I think it's a smart play if you do it correctly. Like Graham Harvey just did there, to stop an outlet pass. It's not a foul, not a technical. It's
absolutely.
Just to slow down the possession.
You just have to know when to use it.
Exactly. It's in your arsenal. You can use anything.
So, Grafton, Mayer, 3. Got it! Swish, Jonathan Mayer connects on the 3 ball. And the Bearcats go up by 10 late in the fourth.
Birthday boy Jonathan Mayer with 12 on the night. Like I told you, boys, he's playing like a grown man out here.
Foul on Caden Keener, his second personal of the night. Braden Lucas at the free throw line.
Tell you what, Braden Lucas, one heck of a player. 17 on the night for the man out of Southern.
Yeah, and for a guy that averages 2 a game, quite opposite to what he's been doing.
Yeah, I bet you.
He's kind of stepped up in Graham Harvey's place this season. This game, not this season. Sorry.
You're good.
Keener rockets a pass to Alexander. And here's the part where Grafton burns some clock, if they can. Owen Nestor in for Gage Alexander.
What a night from Gage Alexander. 12 off the bench, if that doesn't send a message about young guys playing varsity basketball, I don't know what does.
Absolutely. 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter. Bearcats up big time. Mayer, another three. This one's no good. Moats kicks corner. Nestor beyond the arc. Tough offensive board from Jonathan Mayer. And this is exactly what Grafton needs to keep retaining possession. And Mike Johnson calls a timeout for Grafton as they lead 56-47 over the Rams of Southern Garett. We'll be right back. Stay with us. So Coach Johnson not trying to test his luck as he calls a timeout. The Bearcats sitting comfortably. The game's not over yet. A lot can happen with 1:40 left to go.
Tell you what, that was a smart coaching decision from Coach Johnson to calm his team down. Let them rest for about 30 seconds. Let them get their shoes on and just play some basketball and finish this game out.
Successful inbound there. And here's the hard part. Can they retain possession?
Then is if Southern fouls, I mean, they have 4 to give.
Yeah.
But it's just going to stop the clock and give Grafton the inbound plays.
And give them a break as well.
Exactly.
Screen. Moats is fouled by Braden Lucas.
That's his 5th of the night, I believe.
Yeah. So he will head to the bench. Braden Lucas out.
What a night from the role player. 17 when he usually averages 12, 15 more than he was expected.
No, he averages 2.
Oh, 2. That's what I meant. My fault.
Even more impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. Heck of a game from him when Graham Harvey wasn't having the best night.
So Cade Leader, the junior in his place, checks in. Can the Bearcats remain undefeated? And there's a foul. Van Sheets on Moats. That's his 3rd personal. Rams have 2 more to give before in the bonus.
I think a big part of Grafton's success tonight is, of course, forcing 15 Southern Garett turnovers, but we got to give some credit to the fans. I mean, them getting into the game, getting in Southern Garett's head, even at the free throw line, the little things like that the fans do win you big basketball games like this in the Sanborn tournament.
Moats draws the contact, and he's going to head to the charity stripe once again. Jacob Moats, he's been having a successful night so far.
Yeah, 9 on the night for Jacob Moats. Averages 18 on the year.
Yeah, look at the scoring. I mean, it's been pretty balanced so far in terms of both teams of where they've been at.
Yeah, very scoring with 2 leading scorers, each with 12. That's Mayer and Alexander, and then Keener and Moats right behind them with 10 each.
In checks Sean Iserwort for Southern Garett. No good on that shot. Bearcats lead by 10 with under a minute to go. Kicks corner Iserwort. Too much juice. The crowd letting him know. Bearcat basketball, and in to the game. Checks Gage Alexander. The kid who has had a phenomenal night. A sophomore. 6'2", 160 pounds. With a fantastic night. 12 points for him.
Man, Jacob Moats just looks like he never gets tired, dude. I mean, he's always moving faster than everybody else, no matter who's on him.
He's someone who this Bearcats team desperately needs in terms of a point guard. He has filled that role tremendously, especially last year, too, with Caden Keener going out. Back at the line. That one falls in, checks Owen Nestor for Grafton. And it looks like the Bearcats might walk out of here with a win. Good rebound from Tucker Stemple. Keener. Oh, almost throw the balls away, but Graham Harvey loses the basketball.
Keener is out there moving like he doesn't have a leg brace on, man. Looks like that left knee is not affecting him at all.
He's kind of flowing.
Yeah, he's shifty.
And I don't know. I saw him limping a lot here before basketball season, but it looks like he's fine now.
I was in sixth period playing basketball with him. We were doing 2v2s. It was like me, him, pretty sure Bryce Kelly and Braden White. And, I mean, his knee buckled on him. And it was pretty gross. I mean, thought he did something to it. But Caden Keener's a tough kid. Has 10 on the night. Hit probably the best shot of the night, in my opinion.
Another foul on the floor. Jacob Moats back to the line for the third time in a row.
Guys, I'm running out of room over here for the foul line tonight for Jacob Moats.
I'm sure you are, Cage. Swish for Jacob Moats.
3 guys with 12 points. Alexander, the sophomore. Mayer, the senior, the birthday boy. And Jacob Moats, the junior. Leading scorer with 18 on the year.
Another fantastic rebound from Tucker Stemple. And as time winds down inside the Scotty Hamilton Gym, the 14th annual Sandboard Tournament, and the Grafton Bearcats win on their home turf. They remain undefeated on the year as they take down the Rams of Southern Garett, Maryland, 59-47. The final score. We'll have some post-game coverage coming up next. Stay with us here on the Grafton Sports Network. All right, guys, wrapping things up here, 59-47. The Grafton Bearcats come out on top. What were your takeaways from the game? What did Grafton do well tonight?
I mean, they just defended the basketball like they knew how to. Forced 15 Southern Garett turnovers, led a leading scorer in Maryland, Graham Harvey, who averages 32 a game apparently, to only 6, which is very, very impressive. Braden Lucas, though, for Southern, 17 of his own. Very solid game for the kid that averages 2 usually.
Yeah, absolutely. Cage, you got anything to add to tonight, what you've seen and what you've noticed?
Man, coming from both teams, I'll start off with Garett. Their momentum, the passion they had. I mean, they truly never got into their own heads. I mean, playing at Grafton is a hard environment. I mean, we've seen, even McCarthy said, there's almost 100 kids here. So that's going to be tough on the mental state. But from Grafton, the fluidness Grafton had of passing the ball around was astronomical. I mean, they constantly kept Garett on their toes. So seeing that big improvement from last year.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jacob Moats wins tournament MVP out there on the floor. Along with him, Gage Alexander, Tucker Stemple also winning awards. And for Southern Garett, Jacob Brown and Braden Lucas, very deserving of those awards. So, yeah, with that being said, the Grafton Bearcats move to 2-0 on the year. They're supposed to take on Lincoln next at home on the 17th. And the Rams of Southern Garett, Maryland, move to 2-1. They take on Kaiser next on the 16th. So, from everyone here at the Grafton Sports Network, thank you for watching the 14th annual Sandboard Tournament. We appreciate you folks so much. Thanks for tuning in. We hope that you stay safe with all this weather that's going on, and we'd like you to tune in next time for another Grafton Bearcats home basketball game. We will be here broadcasting for myself, Parker Biller, Noah Flea Foley, and Cage Andrews. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless. Take care.